Hello and welcome back to my Forever World. Today, all I'm going to be doing is chilling out, placing sand, and finishing off filling the area around Atlantis here with sand so that I can start building a coral reef. So let's make a start. I've already got loads of sand here, so I'm going to empty out the shulker boxes. I've got plenty more in the chest from last time I did this. And let's get placing some sand. And that's pretty much all I have planned today. Obviously, last time we did anything on this project, we were doing the conduits. So I've just got these corner bits here to do. And then I'm done placing all of the sand needed to start building the coral reef around this base. And hopefully by the end of it, it's going to look nice and pretty. So let's start slowly filling all this in. You can still see the pieces of stone underneath that I used to cover up any of the caves and stuff. I also went round the other day, I think it was not yesterday, day before, after I finished streaming on Sunday, and I put a little ring, if I can place these in, avoid the drowns. Don't pick any of it up, please. Do you mind? There we go. Pick you up, and let's grab you. Anyway, where was I? That's right. I also went round and I got rid of all the scaffolding around the edge, and I placed in a bunch of tough slabs. Now what I'm going to do with this, I'm probably going to extend this out so it's more of a smooth gradient on the outside, because right now it does look a bit ugly from the outside, but the inside looks fine. So that's probably what I'm going to do around there. Maybe I'll get to doing a little bit of that today. Who knows? We'll see how long it takes. See how long it takes to place all this sand in here. One upside of doing these corners last is I also don't have to deal with the constant beacons going out of range and the conduits going out of range, which is nice. I don't have to deal with that today. But that is pretty much it. I'm just going to sit back, chill out, and place in all the sand that I've got to fill in the entire area, and occasionally deal with drowns getting in my face. But that's just an occupational hazard of doing underwater stuff, I guess. Oh, that was one too many. The best part about all this being underwater is I don't have to worry about Enderman picking up any of this sand, as opposed to when I did the desert temple and terraformed that entire island into a desert. That one did have Enderman I had to worry about. And it still does to this day, to be honest, because I've not lit the area up. If Mojang end up adding something like, I don't know, sand layers like they did with snow, then I'll probably go around and add in a bunch of torches underneath to light the surface up. All the caves are already lit up as it is, so we'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get that desert update. Oh, can I place these in? Thank you. There we go. Obviously, just trying to cover up all the gravel here. I could have gone one step further and removed all the gravel, and then from there replaced it with sand. I'd rather just throw a few layers of sand on top. It makes it a lot easier. Less work for me, same result. Another drowned there I've got to avoid. But after this, it's literally just going to be a case of... There's a few farms that I want to get made. Maybe a trial chamber farm. I don't have a breeze farm yet. But other than that, I think the next sort of couple of projects that I want to get done, I want to finish building the walls around Verdania, my ancient city. But I need a lot more blocks for that. Maybe mangrove wood or stripped mangrove logs would look good, mixed in with cinnabar and netherrack. At least for the back portion. I also need to farm a bunch of anvils for the arches. And then the other thing that I want to start, or at least make some sort of start on, is the ice castle that I want to make, the ice fortress. So So to start off that, I'm going to need to clean up all of the chunks around my creeper farm. Is that a baby with a... No, I thought it was a baby with a trident. It's just an adult with a trident. Still threatening, but nowhere near as bad. Oh, hello. It was an adult with a trident. Oh, I'm being hit again. These guys just don't want to leave me alone today, do they? Go, that's another little bit done. I will say this as well. Obviously, I did a Sims stream earlier this morning. The streams this week will probably be a little bit earlier in the day, much like this one. Normally, I go live at like 3:30, 4 o'clock for this stream. I'm doing it a few hours early. That is purely and simply to avoid the heat wave. Obviously, my laptop, it's got a fan. When games are running, it generates heat. I'm just trying to do my best to survive this hellscape of a weather system going on right now. Like I've been abroad during heat waves. None of them come close to what it's like in the UK. Like 30 degrees in the UK feels like 50 in like Greece. Oh, being hit again. Has one of these got like knockback or something? There we go. I mean, me being back here says I'm nearly halfway through this little section already, which is nice. I'm pretty sure if I do bone meal the area, though, it is going to be... Oh my god, there's so many baby drowns. Sorry, what are they called? Gurgles. I lost my train of thought already. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm... Okay, well, there's a cave down here. That's kind of annoying. I have to fill it all in. Well, what I was going to say was, hopefully I've got enough sand to finish this full area. But I'm having to use a bunch to layer all this up. Let's do that. We'll finish doing this and then we'll see how it looks afterwards. But I'm over halfway through the first quarter. Oh my god, leave me alone. I wish I could just disable them in in hard mode. It would make my life so much easier. I mean, I could build a mob switch, but I like having life in my world. Just not when it's super annoying like it is right now. I guess let's start from the inside here and work our way back. Because I don't have that much left to place in. Which have I got left in my inventory? I don't think that's enough to finish this full section. But maybe I'll go through like maybe 6 or 7 shulkers of sand. Ow! Where did he shoot me from? Oh, there. Goodbye. And the next thing after this is obviously going through and putting in all the scaffolding for the coral reef blocks that I want to use. So I have to start with granite, and maybe I put in some dead coral as well. Dude, you mind leaving me alone, please? Much appreciated. There is a chance, albeit small. Yeah, I think I might be able to finish. Never mind, I think I will be able to finish this with the sand I've got. Orange Blade, hello. I'm doing good today, thank you. How about you? Just a bit warm. It's a little bit warm in my room right now. There we go. That is 1/4 of the way through. And I'm pretty sure it's raining, so I should get night vision if I come up here. It is raining. There we go. Look at that. We have 1/4. Let's perch on top of our conduit beacon thing here. There we go. Perfect ring of sand all the way around. It's great having night vision when it rains. At least brought to me by the conduit. I've still got these 3 corner bits left to do. Let's make a start. I've only got 38 sand on me, but I might as well start doing it. There we go. Let's go get some more. We'll sleep through the night as well. You're great because school finishes for a few days. That's good. Get a couple of days. To enjoy the heat wave, I'm guessing. Go. Should be enough to do the next section. I'll give a brief update as well on the Better on Bedrock series. So I left off, obviously you'll find out on Thursday anyway, but I left off in a cave and I said that I was going to go back home. I found 1 more vein of diamonds, only gave me like, I think 2 or 3 diamonds. And then I made it back to my base. I've not done anything else, I've not done any building work or anything like that. But the next stream will just be enchanting and trying to upgrade my gear, ready to go and try and take on that nether boss again. Because I got absolutely bodied last time. I did not fare well against that boss. Oh. Didn't want to place him there. In fact, I think I'm just gonna cover all this up. Like, I've got gaps where the magma was. I think I'm gonna just cover those up real quick so they don't cause too much of an eyesore. But I think I'm gonna leave all of this here, including the unlooted chest, just as a sort of buried reminder of what was here before. Just on the off chance that, you know, maybe like years in the future I come to rip the place up. It'll be one of those, oh, I remember that moment. Which I think is kind of important to have in your world. Like, the nether tunnels before I had the highway system in place. They're all still there. I know I've got another tunnel as well, going across this way, that I used to get villagers into the end. Wondered how long it was going to take for him to actually hit me. He's been swimming around me for quite a while. Let's quickly do that up to there. Fill in this. Make sure all that's covered up. And then we'll do this bit until I've leveled up to this bit here, and then I can go lengthways again. go. Now I can go back this way. And then after I've done this, I'll be halfway done. And then all will be left is to actually build the coral reef itself. But I'll do that in a dedicated stream. Probably a couple weeks from now. Depending on how long it takes to build up the walls around the ancient city. Which is... It has now officially reached the point where I'm procrastinating doing it. Because of how big of a job it is. But I can do it like a couple layers at a time. So you shouldn't sort of break it down to make it less of a big deal than it actually is. But for that I'm going to figure out how big the arches are. Well, first I need to figure out what the block palette's actually going to be. Then how big the arches are in the wall design. And then just do it like layer by layer. It would make things a hell of a lot easier if I had something like light Matica. I've considered getting something like light Matica. Oh. What have we got down here? Another cave. I think there's I think it's called Schematica or Schematic something for bedrock. But if it's literally just to add noise to builds and textures, I'm not very good at eyeballing it, so I might have to give it a quick download, test it out a bit, see if I'm able to add it to this world. That's me. It's you when you're trying to build. Yeah. It's like big builds. That's why I like to break up doing big builds. Like, if I went into building another highway system now, it would probably take me twice as long, because I put it off so much longer. Which is why I'm glad I built it when I did. I mean, the first time I streamed building the Nether Highway was when I did the 1600 block long highway to my Wither skeleton farm. And that was already put off for like a couple of months. I'd already had everything built except for that one. But because it was such a big tunnel, I decided to stream it. It was like 6-7 hours to get all the materials and then another whole bunch just to actually build it. I think I split the build stream into two, I think. Many, many moons ago. But I think it's still one of my most viewed live streams. Like building the superhighway. I don't know why that is. I think it was maybe because it was a big build and there was a big payoff. Like actually having it built at the end. The thing you put off is going to the Nether. Hey, I always put off going to the Nether. I put it off in hardcore for long enough. I literally waited until I had max enchanted armor to do it. But like once you've got the armor and stuff, you're good. Like you're not really gonna get that badly hurt. I would just say look for a fortress first. Get stuff to make potions of fire res. Go home and then come back with fire res and you're laughing. You don't really have to worry about much. It's just piglins and brutes. Right, that is one more corner completely done. Halfway through. Let's go down. Where was I? Where was I at? It was over here somewhere, right? I don't know. I can only do it twice. I don't exactly know where I got up to. Oh, there it is. Thanks for the 700 subscribers, by the way. If you're watching this as a VOD and you're not subscribed, do subscribe. It does really help out. Keeps me motivated and on my toes doing big builds like this. You hit diamond with full... you hit lava with full diamond gear. I've had that happen to me before, and it does suck. That's why I always try and, like, I look for another portal, another fortress first, just to get nether warts. I mean, even a bastion. Bastions are worse for having loads of lava dotted around in weird places, and obviously they've got pickling brutes, but I can't remember which one of them it is, has nether warts in. I think it's housing. Ooh, we got a trident boy. Had a trident boy. Oh no, the baby's on the... The baby's on the Nautilus. Sorry, was on the Nautilus. So many of these guys. I do wish there was... Because, I mean, mob switches are doable in, like, Bedrock and Java to completely disable mob spawning. I wish there was, like, a god item you could make, much like the beacon or the conduit or the totem, that you had to, like, take out a boss to get. Or maybe it's like, maybe a guardian drop. Maybe if a guardian drops a certain amount of a given item, it would stop mob drops in like a 50 to 100 block radius. Rather than having to do trickery with mob caps and stuff. They're just very bad at Minecraft? No, you're not. No one's bad at Minecraft. Everyone plays Minecraft at their own pace. And everyone plays it differently. Like me, I know I'm not very good at PvP, but I'm very good at building. Doesn't mean I'm bad at Minecraft, if I'm bad at PvP. I'm also really bad at panicking when it comes to certain situations. Like when I last died in this game, I was at a desert temple, and the TNT trap went off, and I just stood there and froze, and I didn't do anything, and I died. Doesn't mean I'm bad at Minecraft. It just means I'm more used to building and stuff. I'll understand if ever I play with you. Listen, just look at the amount of people, percentage-wise, that have never been to the Nether, or never been to the End. Like, you're already ahead of the curve. The amount of people that go to the Nether and End is way smaller than most people think. That's one of the reasons why they won't do an end update, because not many people are actually going to see it. Oh, we've got another trident boy. Much like last time, I'll do this until I've gotten to the flat part of this pillar, and then I'll go the opposite direction. Goodbye, goodbye. You see what I mean? Like, I don't think anyone's bad at any game. It's just practice, you know? Especially a sandbox game. I don't think there's anyone else following me. Try and get this done before the rain stops. So I can go up and have a look at Look at how it looks from above again. Don't want you, don't want you. Go away. You more little rows to do. Then I'll do the same as last time. Go and start off the other one until I've used up everything in my inventory. Oh, let's fill up this bit first. Four more rows to do. One thing I've been kind of toying with is the idea of putting tropical fish in this area, but I don't think there's a way to keep them in here without building giant walls around the edges. I don't really know if I want to do that. Oh, I'm out. Okay. That's sooner than I thought it'd be. But let's have a look anyway. Yeah, I mean this looks pretty cool so far. Everything that I've done. Just got one more section to do. This one I emptied. And it looks like I'm gonna have sand left over as well, which is nice. Right. Where's the sun? Oh, there it is. Oh. Ow. Can I get you to shoot the drowned? I can. Right, now fight. Goodbye. I had a drowned killing a drowned. Right, I'm gonna have to kill you if you don't get out of the way. There we go. Next up, this side. Well, next up and last up. This is the last little bit. And it's the bit with the cave that I covered up. Hey, give up. Still can't get over how cool these conduits look. I am so glad I took the time to redesign them. Better than just having a cube of sea lanterns. Didn't really match the rest of the build at all. From the homework. What homework do you have? I never really did mine. I probably should have done, but I always tried to find a way out of it. I did it sometimes. I was being harassed. Leave me alone. Science, math, English. Basically the same as mine, except I didn't do Spanish. I did French. I was very bad at it, but I did French. And then I did business studies and economics, which was my favourite. Well, to be fair, science was my favourite, but the only one that they offered me was biology, which I didn't want. I wanted physics and chemistry. I think that's all the gravel covered up there. That's a baby, man. That was a villager I saw. That was a cow. The escaped cow. It's not meant to be there. It's meant to be in a cow pasture, but all the cows escaped. Don't know how. Don't know why, but they did. I just can't be bothered to put them back in. Teacher that teaches everything in Spanish. That's... doesn't really sound like a teacher. Sounds more like a ruler. I think the worst one of the worst teachers I had was when I was in college doing business. He ended up getting fired for this, but basically he'd tell us all what we were doing that day, and then he would just sit at his desk, do nothing, wouldn't teach, wouldn't say a word, wouldn't help anyone out. He'd just sit there all day. And obviously, when you get to college, you actually want to learn stuff. So a load of the students put in a complaint about him because he was literally not doing what he was being paid to do, which is teach. So the amount of Nautilus shells I could have been getting from this probably would have rivaled the amount that I would have gotten from my drowned farm. Seriously, they're everywhere. They're either attacking me or doing spins in the ocean. No wonder they're undead and drowned. They must just be dizzy all the time. There we go. On to the next bit, which is going across this way. They're just dancing. Yeah, I know. They are just dancing. Why does this feel wrong? I thought the inside was meant to be 3. Why is that? Oh, because this bit's higher up, so there isn't... Okay. If this was further down, there'd be another stair peeking through. In fact, is there? There is. Okay. I've run out of sand already. I've still got loads left to place. I'm almost out of food as well, so let's stock up on that while I'm over here. What did I leave down here? I think this was all the cinnabar, right? Yeah. This is all the cinnabar I got on Sunday stream. And then this is all the tuff that I used to place around the edges. Right, food. We'll do food first. Food box. Golden carrots. I need to make more of these as well. I'd like to switch back to steak at some point, but I honestly just haven't been bothered to sit at my farm and get cows for like an hour or two yet. Right, this should be enough to fully complete everything. Yeah, last few little rows here, look, and then we are done. Leave me alone. How many? I've got 1, 2 chasing me. 3 chasing me. 4 chasing me. Back to what I said about the like the mobcat block item reward from boss fight thing. Like it would like, oh my god, how many? This is exactly why. If they added it to the game, my god, stop. It would have to be like a really late game item. Like, I'm talking after beacons, after the dragon fight, after the elytra, after conduits. It would have to be like an end game thing to stop mob spawning in like 100-block radius. But I think it would really, really help out for the people that enjoy building, but just don't enjoy doing it in creative mode because it defeats the point of getting the resources. But I think it would be a very welcome addition to the game. Like a new type of beacon, maybe. Like, they could do it just by saying, okay, you make a beacon 1 layer taller, so it's like an 11 by 11 thing. But that doesn't really require any extra work. Like, if you've got a beacon, you've already got a bonus. Same thing with a conduit. If you've already got a conduit, you've already got a bonus in the water. So I think it'd have to be its own thing. Last little bit here. Last little bit and then we are done and I can finally put away the sand and hopefully not have to go near it again for a while. There we go. We're done. Now I have an entire... This looks like a warm ocean just without the seagrass and stuff. Like right here it does look like a warm ocean. But obviously it's not. It is a cold ocean. Right. Before I do anything, let's put the sand away. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. And I'm just going to have a look at my work. See how it looks from above. Yeah, look at that. This looks cool. So now all I've got left to do is stick a bunch of coral reef down it. I was going to stand on that, but I can see it better from up here. So all that's left to do now is to plot out exactly where the coral reef is going to go. And then start building it. Which is pretty cool. I guess next I need to take all the sand back. I've still got the concrete powder as well. Got 2 full shulkers of that I haven't actually taken back yet. Well, let's do that. Do I have any left in here? No. No, I could take that back with me. What have we got? We've got dirt, stone. Glass bottles can go in here with this one. For now. Yeah, it's just dirt, stone, and scaffolding. I can take those with me. Let's go. Let's put all this back before I end off stream today. I did have an idea for an add-on that I might potentially try and get made. But I know basically nothing about coding, so... And I don't know if it's already been done, but I want to give it a crack anyway. But basically it's like a better item frames thing. Oh, I forgot we've we've got a whole bunch of brightness. It's hurting my eyes. Right, let's see. We've got sand over here. Let's see what we got. We got sand, 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 and sand. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? Sand, sand, there. And if we just fill this back up. And sand. There we go. Concrete powder should be over here, is it? I think. Or is it down underneath? I think it might be underneath. We've got dyes, we've got concrete powder. There we go. There we go. Black concrete powder. Then in that shulker box we have scaffolding, dirt, and stone. Let's do stone first, considering we're already here. Stone that I used to cover up all the caves. The dirt that I used to build the ring. It's either back here or the next floor down. So up here it is. Dirt. And last but not least, scaffolding. Is it down here? Chests, books, anvils. No, it's the next floor up. Okay. Should be along here. Ladders. Getting close. Name tags. There we go. Scaffolding. I didn't get all the scaffolding I used. I just picked up whatever I picked up. But there we go. That is it for today's stream and it for streams for the day. So, thank you very much for watching. I have completely filled in and prepared the entire area ready to build a coral reef next time I'm on that project. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff if you enjoyed today, and I will see you tomorrow.